I'm going to start a minute early. What do you think of that action? Okay, if you haven't met me or you don't know who I am, my name is Roger Langell. I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina. There's a lot of North Carolinians on here tonight. And, you know, about a decade ago, I started making money online. I didn't have, like, any training, no skill set whatsoever. I was actually running a pizzeria. I was working 86 hours a week, and I went and I had some Coke cups. And I went searching for memorabilia to put up on the walls of the restaurant because I was bored 3 years straight, 86 hours a week again. So I searched eBay for some Coke memorabilia. And I had Coke cups, and I recognized these same Coke cups were selling on eBay, 6 for $24, the rigid Carlisle red Coke cups that you might get like Pizza Hut, something like that. So I had cases of them, so I started selling them. And I made some money, but I ran out of Coke cups, so we had a dollar store in the plaza. I went over there, and I got some dollar store stuff, and I made a few dollars. It was pretty exciting. And then from there, I couldn't return the dollar store stuff that wouldn't sell, so I started going to Marshall's, TJ Maxx, things like that. And I couldn't handle standing in the post office line for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours on a Monday, my only day off. And I wasn't making much money. I was kind of trading time for money. Then I discovered something, well, I kind of invented something called drop shipping. And drop shipping is where we have access to millions of items. We don't pay anything out of pocket whatsoever. And I started doing that. And around that time, I made plans to leave the restaurant, and I moved into a home, or we built a home, my wife and I, Heather. And we had like a subprime ninja loan mortgage. It was that time when you could get a mortgage with a coupon, okay, from like Wendy's or something. And I got the home, but I didn't have a job. So I got online. I had to make eBay work, and I started developing up this system, and all of a sudden it started paying the bills. And I thought that was my glass ceiling. I had 400 listings up, and I was making enough money, $4,000 or $5,000 a month, to pay the bills. And then over time, I started generating more and more money, and I took this glass ceiling off, and I started doing $1.2 to $1.8 million in sales. Again, no overhead. I'd walk downstairs, and I'd get on my computer, and I would just list things, unlimited things, and I'd make all this money. It was fantastic. And a lot of people ask me why I leave, so I want to give you the whole story. Around year 4 or 5, I'm sitting in front of my computer night and day. I got kind of bored, so I put an ad up to personally train people, and all these people kind of lined up, and I was charging a lot of money at that time. So all these folks got trained by me over the phone because I didn't have any internet skills, any video skills, anything like that. And they started making money. Around that time, I started going into network marketing companies, and I became the top recruiter in 3 different companies. I was making really great money, and I stopped doing eBay, and I stopped training on eBay. And I met a couple guys that helped me bring it to market where I could share it to the masses for basically free. And we conceived this company called Domination that's on your screen right now in front of you. And if you know anything about Alexa rankings, it shows you the most popular site based on their ranking. So there's billions of websites. In about 100 days, Domination is ranked number 645 in the U.S. and 3,200 globally. Now, that may have an impact on you. And you may say to yourself, well, I don't know exactly what that means. It looks pretty good. But let me show you something else. I'm going to type in Oprah.com because you guys have heard of Oprah, right? Remember, we're 645 in the U.S., 3,200 globally, and we've been around 100 days, most popular website. We're ahead of Oprah Winfrey, Oprah.com, in website popularity. Now, what's that mean to you? Nothing financial-wise, but you should at least make the leap to say to yourself, okay, there's something going on here that so many people are going to this site. Just like if you were driving by a restaurant and they're lined up for 1,000 blocks, you would know something's going on there, right? That's all I wanted to show you. What I'm going to show you tonight is not going to be some razzmatazz thing how to make a bunch of money, and it's not going to be some big product bundle of, hey, let's get all this, and it's only $17.97 tonight, you got 5 minutes to order it. There's not going to be any of that. I'm basically going to take you from free all the way up to a retirement package, all right? And I'm going to call this the path to financial freedom. I'm going to include you guys on this, and I just want you to think logically with me. If you want to put in the chat box, how are you going to get to financial freedom? And use words like I'm going to work from home, or I'm going to get an extra job, or I'm going to get a raise, or I'm going to college, or I'm going to be a doctor, or I'm going to win the lottery. You tell me, go ahead and put it in chat, and I'll read it aloud. I won't put your name there. How you're going to get to financial freedom. How when you're 55, 65 years old, the bones and muscles aren't working that well anymore, how you're going to make sure you're fed. Go ahead and put that in the chat now. Let's see. A miracle. It seems to, a miracle, probably work all my life, work 2 or 3 jobs. If you're experiencing difficulties with the audio conference, you will temporarily be able to use muting control. Audio will not be recorded this time. Okay. Can you guys hear me okay? Okay, it looks like you guys are back. Sorry. It looks like I disconnected for a second. Sorry about that. Okay, good. We're back. So I was asking you guys how we're going to retire, and you guys talked about the grace of God, network marketing, domination.com. I have no idea. My only hope is this works. Create multiple digital products. DSD feeds me now. Stocks. My only hope is this works. Let's see. I'm already 56 and have no clue. Work from home, extra jobs, etc., etc. Now, some of you folks are 18 on here, 19 years old, and you're like, who cares? I'm not gonna, it doesn't matter to you that much. But at least take away from this that there's folks on here that are 50, 60 years old. I'm 60 and time is running out. 57-year-old slave will work for money. Realize that you're going to be there too. And I know when I was younger, I kind of thought to myself, well, nothing can stop me. I'll be a doctor, or I'll make a bunch of money, or I got an idea, I got a concept. And you'll feel that way if you're younger. But if you use some logic and look around at your family and people that surround you, they're probably working still or getting older, right? So let me show you a logical path to freedom, okay? Now, there's really 2 choices when you first start out. You're going to work from home, or you're going to work for somebody else, okay? Now, obviously, I think the preferred on here for everybody is work from home. And I say think because there's going to be some people on here that are teachers and doctors and other people that just aren't making the amount of money they want to make, but they're very passionate about their job, okay? So basically, you can work from home or you can work for someone else. Now think about this for a second. It seems so broad stroke, but what are the other alternatives? You can win the lottery. You can invent something that's never been invented. You could be a musician. Just extremely rare stuff. So let's just go with these 2 things, okay? Now, if you're going to work from home, what are you going to do? All right? We already know working for someone else doesn't work. For retirement package, for raising money, there's a lot of people hurting the country right now. So if you're going to work from home, what exactly is it you're going to do? Are you going to knit sweaters? Are you going to fill out survey cards? Or how many people on here have tried something from home, spent money, and it absolutely failed? Can you put that in the chat and just put yes, or put in the chat, I did this and it failed. I did this and it failed. Me, I have, yes, 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 for 10 years now. I have, Mary Kay, yes, 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 vitamin sales, many thousands of dollars. 2004, no success, 5 years. Yes, I failed miserably. I did Amway, recruiting failed. Have more than once. Yes, I have, Melaleuca, MCA, 5 years, no sales. ton of stuff, spent more than I made, worked the corner. I did, but not enough money. $3,000 spent nutritional products. Yes, scam, lost $20,000. Not a dime yet, nothing working. Physical phone, EN, big hype. Yes, I failed more than once. Photography business, no success yet. Tried loads of things, but nothing worked. Did binary option. Okay? So here's a bunch of intelligent people from all walks of life, all different age groups, I'm assuming, all around the world. It's not just happening here in the U.S. It's not happening just in your town. But people are failing working from home. And I maintain outside of DS Domination, really the only true percentage of people that are making money is selling you something that's going to fail. And unfortunately for them, you're growing more intelligent. You know there is no magic button that you can push now. You know there is no super lead thing. And I'm going to leave you guys with something. And if you remember, ask me about this after the webinar. This is a concept I've taught a lot of people and saved them a lot of money. Always ask yourself why it is that person who's selling the product just doesn't do it themselves on a bigger scale. Okay? Why the person themselves doesn't do it on a bigger scale. A gentleman that I work with was being offered this text blasting system. And it was to get all kinds of sign-ups into this other program, and it was free, and you had to pay this monthly, et cetera, et cetera. And the question was, if it's just a text that goes up to 30,000 people, why doesn't the guy who's selling the text send 2 texts? Why does he sign people up, right? So that's what you need to focus on. Now, I am going to lay out a simple plan for you that's going to take you probably 10, 15 minutes to understand once I start showing the screen. But here's how it's going to go. I told you a little bit about that Amazon and eBay stuff so far, right? Well, we're going to go down this pathway to financial freedom. We decided we want to work from home, right? Okay, cool. So the next thing is we're going to try and plug in and see if my package that I did, you guys can do. So I talked about eBay, and I work with Amazon, okay? Now what we're going to do here in the next few minutes is I'm going to marry eBay with Amazon. In real life, they're mortal enemies. They can't stand each other. But I'm going to use a platform called DS Domination. Remember that Alexa ranking? I'm going to call it DS Domination. And I'm going to show you how we can marry eBay and Amazon together and make a bunch of money. Now, in life, anytime you solve a problem or make something smoother, you can make a fortune with it. So we're going to not solve a problem, but make it smoother, eBay and Amazon working together, and generally they hate one another. So we're going to facilitate that relationship and make a bunch of money. Now this is going to be step 1. I'm not showing you one thing where you're going to make $1 million in the push of a button. I'm going to show you step 1 in the process. This process will get you in the black, start making you money online for the first time probably ever. Here we go. I'm on Amazon.com right now. And this is precisely what you will do when you decide to take on this package. I'm not showing you what could happen. This is absolutely what you'll do. You walk down your stairs tomorrow, you'll go to Amazon.com, and you'll type something in a box. That's it. Now, I typed in blue. I typed in a color. You can type in whatever you want. Cat, dog, bingo, piano, sandwich, whatever you want to start with. After the word, I'm going to put the word Amazon. Why am I putting Amazon? Because I want search results that are sold by Amazon. Other companies sell on Amazon. I'm not interested in them. So I'm just going to type in blue Amazon, click go. Tomorrow morning, you'll type in whatever you want. It's still the same step. Tomorrow morning, you'll get a bunch of results just like I did when you searched it. And I want you to ask yourself, can you do this? Tomorrow or someday, can you type blue or yellow or something into a box? Of course you can. Now, I get a bunch of results. What do I do with them? Well, there's 2.7 million results. My concept, my goal, my thought right now is, can I sell any of this on eBay and make some money? will people pay more on eBay than they will here for Amazon, and I can make some money off that? And this will blow your mind. So I'm going to take this first item right here, these dishes. They're on your screen. You can see them. I'm going to go over to eBay. I'm going to type in Pyrex Kitchen 10. Now, tomorrow morning when you're doing this, you might type in juicy fruit gum, okay, or blue lamp, or whatever, okay? So now I'm just going to search eBay, and I'm going to say, hey, is anybody selling this item on Amazon, or from Amazon on eBay? And right away I see all these white backgrounds. These are Amazon photos. So I know, okay, wait a minute. They are doing it. Okay, are they making, the next step is, are they making any money? So tomorrow morning when you're searching juicy fruit gum or something, you would just do the same thing. Your step is, are these Amazon photos? Okay, cool. I get it. So now I'm over here and I'm going to research. I'm going to look a little deeper. I'm going to click on this one. Now, this didn't sell. If it sold, I would see right here, 8 available, sold 2. 5 available, sold 3. So this didn't sell. But I'm not interested in just searching this. This is my starting point, okay? You don't go to a car lot and the first car in the lot, you jump in it. You just look at it, okay? So I'm looking at this to do my research, and now I'm going to say to myself, hey, buddy, you, Mr. Renato, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you selling anything else? I'm going to click on that, and it's going to load up a page, and what do I see? 1,960 results, all white backgrounds. These are all Amazon photos. These are not taking in his yard. These are not taking on his kitchen sink. Now a light bulb goes off. I'm almost there. If you sold any of these and made money, I can sell them too. And I'm going to show you how to do that. So just because they're up for sale doesn't mean anything. If I go over to the left side and click on sold, now we're getting somewhere. Because I know if he sold this, I can sell this, okay? So he sold this pet grooming shears for $38, December 9th, some sort of clock, December 9th, some sort of can opener, December 9th. Let's see how much money he's making. I'm going to take this clock, and I see he sold it for $47, $5 shipping. Okay, his customer paid him $52. Cool. I'm going to take part of this title right here, and I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to go search this on Amazon. I'm back on Amazon now. And there it is for $32, free shipping. $32, free shipping to his customer. Sold it for $52. Now, how many of you would like to go out and sell this clock and make yourself $20 for 4 minutes of work tomorrow? All of you, I hope, unless somebody on here has 5 jobs as a surgeon and won the lottery last night. $20 for 4 minutes worth of work is some pretty good coin, okay? So what you would do, well, let me show you a couple more examples really quick. I'm going to hit my back buttons. You know, I just didn't make up one example. Here's some sort of cordless electric hands-free can opener, $57.50. Okay, cool. I'm going to go over to Amazon, see if that's where he got it, paste that in there, click go, see what happens. Currently unavailable, so he didn't get it from there. I'm going to hit my back button. I'm going to go look at another item. Crayola Doodle Board, 2-in-1. Sold it for $25 plus $2 shipping. So I grab part of this. I know he took in $27. If I go over to Amazon and paste this in and click go, $11, free shipping. He marked that up $16. Okay? So write that down. $16. The other one was $22. I'm telling you it's 4 minutes work. I'll prove that to you in a second. Let's do one more. This home car office dorm thing. I'm on eBay again. He sold it for $34. If I go over to Amazon and I copy and paste this in and click go, paste, here it is right here, $12.47. Here it is on eBay that sold for $34. Gonna take a drink of water while you guys go, no way. All right? Okay. Now, this isn't rocket science. What did we just do? You came downstairs, right? All right, you came down your stairs, and you got your coffee, and you sat down, and you opened up a window. Whoa! And you typed in Amazon.com. Whoa! And a box came up, and in the box you typed blue Amazon, cat Amazon, juicy fruit Amazon, banana Amazon, this guy's a nutcase Amazon, whatever. And you got some results. I got 2-point-something million. I came over to eBay, I typed in a few keywords, and I seen sellers were moving product from Amazon over to eBay. Awesome. I want to do that. Then I researched them, and this is more of a proof to you, I already knew it worked, and I seen that people are selling product more on eBay than it is on Amazon. How could that be the case? That's impossible. Well, the blue jeans you're wearing, I got some bad news. They're cheaper in China, or they're cheaper at the manufacturer, or that can of Coke you had at the gas station, I got some bad news. It's cheaper at Walmart, okay? People pay prices that are different. They just do, okay? Good. Now, what do you do now? You found this item. Now, you can do two things with it. You can go, wife, husband, friend, son, come check this out. This was $12 on Amazon. Some yo-yo paid $34 on eBay. Slug down a beer, call it a day. Go to work the next day. You could do that. You could say, look at this idiot that paid this much on eBay. They could have got it on Amazon. Ha, water cooler. Talk about the football game. Go to work tomorrow. Okay? Or you can say, hey, you know what? I want to sell that. So I'm going to sell it for $33. And I'm going to do a better title than this person. Don't worry about the better title part. I got you covered. And then you list it for $33. Takes you 4 minutes to list it, and you make that money. Now, what happens when this customer comes along and buys this and says, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I want one of those. They buy it? Does this guy here or this girl here have these in his garage? Does he have a big pallet full of them? Does he have to order and send it to his home? This is the critical part. This is the light bulb moment. For the guys that were 50, 55, 60 on here, this is something you just have to get. You gotta get it. If you're in the room with me, I'd shake you. Okay? Get ready. When you put this on eBay, you don't have it. You don't own it. You got your picture and you got your description. When you put it on eBay and somebody buys it from you for $34, only then do you go buy it and ship it to your customer. Let me say this again. You're just going to move a picture and a description onto eBay. You've never touched the product. You don't own the product. You know nothing about the product. And then Joe Schmo from somewhere comes along and buys it from you. Gives you $34. Here you go, man. Here's your $34. You then go over to Amazon. You add it to your cart. You check out. You pay $12.47. The rest of the money's yours. We call this selling high, buying low. Have you guys ever heard the saying, buy low, sell high? Well, you tell me. Let me grab my pen. Buy low, sell high. That's traditional. That's traditional marketing. Buy low, sell high, make some money. The problem is you buy low and you're at risk of not selling high. Okay? Sell high, buy low, there's no risk. You already sold it and got the money, and then you go buy it with that same money. That's the concept. That's the game changer. That's what I did for 10 years. Nothing magical. Nothing mystical. Notice I didn't say you can make money, you might make money. Fill this out, blah, 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 blah. I just showed you how to do it. I hope you like that. Unless I own eBay and Amazon, I just absolutely showed you how to do it. Watch this. You see this picture on Amazon right now? Same picture on eBay, right? Let's scroll down. This is eBay. Here's the description. Compact safe, programmable 3-number mechanical lock. Somebody's beeping me. Let's go over to Amazon. Look at the description. Compact safe, programmable 3-number mechanical lock. Moving pictures and description over to eBay, out titling the person and making money with that. Is there anybody, please, on this call that cannot do that? Never mind the questions, the what if, the what about if Amazon goes out of business and the rockets land and we all eat cucumbers. None of that. Just hit me. Is there anybody on here that cannot make money with that? I got a what if already. What if you sold the product? What purchase? What if? No. Okay. Everybody seems that they can definitely do that. I got a what if. Okay. Cool. So everybody can do it. Great. I got a what if. I got about 3 what ifs. I'm going to answer all your questions at the end of the call. So here's the thing. Here's where I'm sitting right now. Here's my mindset. And man, if you get to know me, you'll learn I'm a straight shooter. And I apologize if any of this offends anybody, stuff like that, but you'll appreciate it when you start making some money doing this. You're in a couple places right now. You got it? You're good. You're like, man, I hope this isn't a lot of money, but this is freaking me out. This is awesome. Or you're in a place of, looks good, but what if? What if? Well, if you're in the what if category, I'm going to answer all your questions at the end of this call. So your suffering will be to stay on here 30 to 45 minutes to get all your questions answered at the end of this for a chance to never work again. So if you can hang up for 30, 45 minutes because you got some what if questions, that's cool, for a chance to never have to work again. Now, if you get it, well, you have to just stay on here and celebrate with me, okay? All right. So what does all this mean? And I'll answer a couple questions that I know everybody's going to have. A couple things you might ask. Why is somebody, and I answered this earlier, willing to pay more on eBay than they are on Amazon? They just don't comparison shop. Some people comparison shop, some people don't. Hey, there it is, portable safe, $34, sounds fair. They buy it, okay? Or some people are asking, well, what if the stock goes out? We track it, okay? So you don't have to do the what if questions. We're in great shape. Congratulations on making it to the webinar. Now, let's go back to our life path, okay, guys? We're back here, and we talked about eBay and Amazon. Remember that? Well, we put together this training center called DS Domination. Remember that at the beginning of the call? We married, just now, eBay and Amazon. How did DS do it? We have all the training, how to return a product, step by step, how to list an item, what to list, how much to charge, how to title your item to sell software, which is free in the training, how to make a better picture. We have all of that. We married them. Congratulations, eBay and Amazon. You may kiss the bride. Okay. For that big eye-opening moment, we charge, and I'm going to tell you at the beginning of the call, a big $19.99 a month. There it is. $19.95. How was that? $19.95 a month. Not too damaging, right? Now think about it to yourself. Shouldn't I just get on here and say, all this, $300 or $200? Isn't it more risky to me to charge $19.95 a month instead of $30 or $25? What do I mean by that? Because if you're in there and you're not making money, you would just quit. And if you quit, I take you in $19.95. But if I impress you when I deliver and you make money over and over and over again, you'll stay paying $19.95, especially if I continue coaching you and give you more tools and stuff, okay? That is step one, and we call this pro. Remember, we're on a path, okay? This is not a get-rich-quick type deal. This is me saying, hey, for $20 a month, I'll make you about $1,000. I'll put you in profit. 83% of the people we work with are in profit in their first 30 days. Doing easy stuff. Let's recap. What are your choices? Work for someone else, work from home. Everybody wants to work from home. What are you going to do? Knit blankets? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? How much have you failed in the past? Can everybody do what I just did? Yes. This is $19.95 a month. What's the next step? What is the next step towards retirement? Well, we want to scale this up. We want to go even bigger. We want to make even more money. So the story goes like this. I'm sitting there, and I'm doing eBay and having a grand old time. And I realize there's other suppliers out there. And maybe instead of making $5 or $10 a sale, maybe I could make 20. And then I learned I could make 50. And then I learned I could make 100. And then I learned I could make 200 a sale. And when that light bulb went off, that's when I went to 1.2 to 1.8 million. This is called scaling up. So we're on the life path. Step one, we're going to do pro. Step two, we're going to scale up. And I'm going to show you scale up means. Let me get rid of this. Can everybody see on my screen right now a chandelier? Okay, cool. All right. So I'm back, and I'm out of the restaurant now. I'm 3 years into eBay. I'm eBaying it. Look at me. And I'm getting fatter, and I'm getting lazier, and I'm growing more confident. And just a life coaching thing, guys, girls, even when you start working from home and the money works out, yeah, my bills were $3,000, I made $5,000. That stress that you built up in your body over the last year, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 years, it stays for a long time. And I couldn't possibly know this unless I'd come out of it and succeeded. But for a long time, even those 3 years, I was like, well, maybe this will happen. Oh, no, well, this is too good to be true. Oh, no, worry, stress. And I still stressed. So even if you got this all and you're up and making great money tonight, you still have like a couple years or 6 months of still stressing before you can even get to that retirement. Okay? So that's a reason to start right away. Now, we did say, why would people buy an item on eBay and not just go to Amazon? Well, let me ask you this. How much is this chandelier worth? How much does it cost? Go ahead and look at it. I know there's not a lot of chandelier people probably on here. But you want a nice chandelier for your home. How much does this chandelier cost? Go ahead and put that in the chat. How much does this chandelier cost? Let's hear it. $230, $300, $80, $180, $200, $900, $300, $400, $3,000, $125, $100, $250, $2,000, $72, $30, $1,200, $275, $60, $1,500. Okay? Now let's pretend all those people coming along were looking for a chandelier, and they liked it. Some people said $1,500. And they came along and they want to buy this chandelier. Now, do you think if they want to buy the chandelier for their home, and they found this, they liked it, they would say, oh, I love that chandelier. That's going to go perfect over my table. Well, let me check all of the internet and all the stores first. Some people will. A lot of people will say, that's the perfect chandelier. I want to buy it. How much is it? $122.99. That looks affordable. So we sold that chandelier on eBay 5 times for $182.99. We marked it up $60. And I'll tell you how we did that in a moment. Patio furniture, $449. That's a good price for some patio furniture. We sold that for $579.40, a markup of $130. Oh, I need one of those folding mattresses. I got company coming over for Christmas. $179. That's a great deal. We sold that for $241.75. Oh, I want one of those doll houses for my kids. $299. The walk-in cottage. That's going to be awesome. We sold that for $478.50, and we sold 4 of them. A markup of $178.50 times 4, $700 difference. This is beautiful leather high-back chairs. 8 of them, $579. What a great deal on those chairs. The company's going to love it. We sold those same chairs for $1,099, and we sold 2 sets, made $500 profit per chair, per set of chairs, $1,000. Chicken coop, $288. We sold the chicken coop for $395.97. So why did all of a sudden I start showing these screenshots of all these incredible earnings? Is this it? Is this the sales pitch? No. This is the pathway. After you do the pro, not while you're doing the pro, or let's package this all up. It's $29.97. You get a free pack of steak knives if you order tonight. None of that. After you start making $20 that you paid to get in the pro, you then upgrade to something called elite. And in elite, there's more suppliers, and there's more money markups. There's easier ways to make money. There's something called double dipping. You're not just selling on eBay. You're selling on Google. It's not complicated at all. So the life path goes like this. You start out on the pro right here for $19.95 a month. You get your feet wet. You start making some money, and you upgrade to the elite. And the elite, again, has, let's see, not only are you selling on eBay, but with a click of a button, well, 3 clicks of a button, I sort of lied there, all of your items that you listed on eBay are also going to be moved out to Google. We call that double dipping, okay? You're selling on more than one place. And you now have 12 more suppliers to work with. Not just Amazon, 12 different places to work with. How much does this cost? Go ahead and put in the chat how much does this cost. How much does that cost? $99, $99, $99 a month, $99, $99, $99, $99, $500, $99, $99, $99, $99. Okay. This costs you nothing. You already made the money at pro. Okay? Listen, if you're going to change your life, you got to change something. I'm not even taking any big steps here. I think we can all agree. If you got to change your life, you got to change something. If you're on here and you're 60 years old, you're not financially independent by now, you got to change something. You can't just work harder, work more, do the same thing. You're going to have the same results. Okay. And here's what you got to change in this vision. You're thinking, this isn't $100. You pay $20. You make the money, go get elite. That's what you do. What does it cost you? Nothing, $20, whatever, okay? Don't think of it as like, oh, that's 7,000, that's 5,000, that's 99, that's this, I can't afford that monthly. Don't think of it like that. Think of it as a pathway towards making more and more money, and that's called elite. The next step that we have, guys, girls, is something called Unleashed, all right? And what I did in Unleashed is we have partnerships with different companies. And these companies say, hey, Roger, are you that dude that orders $1 bazillion worth of stuff for your eBay account? Yeah, that's me. Hey, I'm going to give you 20% off. Your cost is $99. Cool. So I make an extra $23 on that sale. I like that. Or this company, hey, we're going to give you 15% off. We're going to give you $75 extra back. I like that. That's awesome. Or this company here, hey, we're going to give you 20% off. Awesome. $36 cash back. I like it. Or this company here, we're going to give you 10% off. $30 cash back. Thanks, I like it. This company here, 10% off. $58 cash back. Remember, we sold 2 of those. $116. That's called Unleashed. That's where the rubber meets the road. That's where, in the Elite, if you're used to making $40,000, $50,000 a year, you're going to look at your boss pretty crooked in the next 6 months or so. All right? The Unleashed is kind of like it sounds. You're unleashing all this extra arsenal of weapons designed to get you towards retirement. How much does Unleashed cost? Let's put this right here. I'm going to tell you, when you pay for Unleashed, it will cost you $249. Not per month, one time. Okay? Now, I'll ask this question. How much does Unleashed cost? We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. 90% of the people are saying nothing. 10% are saying $249. It costs nothing. You've made the money at step 2, okay? You've made the money at step 2. To go out, you put a lemonade stand up in front of the house, okay? You sit out there, somebody bought some lemonade, you look at your money, you get $20, all right? You take that $20, and that $20 turns into $100. Then that $100 turns into $249. What did that all cost you? A bag of lemons and a little squeezer and some ice, all right? Unleashed is a one-time payment. This is our pathway towards freedom, okay? This is, again, go back. I mean, it's not fancy. It's not magical. Let me show you where it all happened. I'm going to open up Domination, and I'm going to share with you the back office of the company that in the last 90 days has outranked Oprah Winfrey, okay? Let me show you the back office. I'm just going to log in here. Here's the levels, guys, right here on the left for you. Remember? Pro, 1995. Awesome, I'm making good money. Cool, click here, upgrade to Elite. Awesome. There's Unleashed. This Monopoly, we're not even going to talk about it. Not even going to talk about it. It's a kick-butt product. I'm not even going to talk about it. It costs $500. I'm not even going to tell you about it, okay? Because I want you to go from 1995 and build your way up before you even think about something like that. Because I know we have some people on here that have spent tens of thousands of dollars. They're pretty excited right now, and I don't want you to waste your money. Not that it's a waste of money, but I don't want you buying all 4 things, getting overwhelmed, and not taking action, okay? Awesome. All right. In the Pro section, that's where I just did Amazon, right? $19.95 a month. Everybody can do that in their sleep. You're going to make some good money. Then you upgrade to Elite for $99. Then you do a one-time at $249. Whatever you want. Come in here. If you come in here and you go to sleep and don't do anything for $20, you know what's going to happen? Nothing. We don't care. A SWAT team is not going to call you, come on, Jake, you can do it, man. Call your friend. We're going to support the heck out of you. But if you don't want to take action, we don't care. Nobody's going to bother you. But it's so easy. It is so easy. And once you start doing that, it's all video by video, module by module. I mean, literally, you'll be looking over my shoulders. I'm going to play a video for you, okay? Let me open up the Pro, and I'll go to module 6 through 10. This teaches you how to speed up your listing process, okay? How to go faster, how to make money faster. This video is 9 minutes long. I'm going to play it. You're not going to hear anything, but I want you to recognize something. Hey guys, in this video I want you to show you how to find items to list. So you probably saw a video where I just started with something I typed in. Okay. What you should have noticed is you're looking right at my computer screen. Remember when I went over to Amazon and put in blue Amazon? You don't have to write that down. You don't have to know anything because you're looking right at my computer screen. You got your screen, you're going, click sell. Okay, click sell. Type something in the box. Okay, type something in the box. Add a photo. Click add photo. Okay, clicking add photo. Copy and paste the description. Okay, doing that. You know, it's mindless. Okay? We also have all this cool software. Wait a minute, here comes software. That's complicated stuff. You don't download the software to your computer. You don't do anything like that, okay? You see, in listing on eBay, there's some restrictions, and not bad restrictions. There's some hurdles you got to get over, but we totally get over them. Okay, here we go. How does someone end up on your listing and not somebody else's listing? Well, they find you on eBay with something called titling, okay? What's your title? What is your title, all right? What words are you going to put in your title? Oh, no, here it comes. I got to think. I don't want to think. We generate the words for you, okay? You put in coffee pot. This thing spits out brewer, maker, Keurig, Nescafe, nothing new. It doesn't come out with random words. It goes and researches eBay and sees what everybody's typing in. Would that be a distinct advantage? Yes. Awesome. Now, your items get found more than everybody else's. Okay, cool. What about the picture? eBay has this rule where you're going to have a certain size picture. It's a bit of a pain in the butt to do, but we do it with something called a photo cropper, and it takes like a minute to do, okay? Let me see if I can execute that on this call. And by execute it, I mean I'm chewing up a lot of memory now, but let me see if I can do this. Scrambler cropper. Here's how easy it is. First, there's a video to watch. You can go, what did you do in the video? Oh, that's easy. Okay. Second, you'll get the picture from Amazon. It's on your computer. And then you just go, choose file. You grab the picture. Let me grab the picture here. Let me see what I got. See if I got something cute for you. Wham, bam. Okay. I choose a username. That's going to be my eBay nickname, whatever it is. eBay Nick. I'll put my nickname on the bottom right. Submit. Everybody do that? Yeah, you can do that. There's my image. I can go ahead and I can crop this image and I can move it around and I can say, okay, there's my picture. It's my little sweetie Kaya. Sweet. Come down here, click crop. There's my perfect eBay photo right there. The perfect size that eBay loves. I submit that. Work done. How easy is that? Okay? Picture. Software. Done. Let's try another piece of software. Another difficult piece of software. Okay, cool. Where was my software? Let's go back to here. Open this up. Show you guys another thing that gives you a massive advantage. Let's go for our patented scraper. Awesome. Okay, choose a category. I won't choose a category. All categories. Let's type in a keyword. Let's type in vintage. I don't know. Tea-up coaster. Trying to pick a lot of words so it goes fast. I don't want to search here all night. So could blow up my face because I might be hauling a million items over, which will take some time. But right now it's going over and it's scraping eBay to come back with all the results for vintage teacup coaster. But this is going to take a few seconds, so I'm probably going to shut it down. But whenever you're selling, it'll come back and show you all of the results on eBay and how much to price things for, okay? And you can also go scrape Amazon and get the price points as well. So, master all prices software. And not only will that show you all the items that you're searching for, it'll show you what they sold for in the past. So how much do you have to think? What's an eBay listing made up of? It's got a title, it's got a picture, and you have to know what to list. Well, we tell you what to list, we give you the title, and we show you how to add the picture. Okay? Now, all of that said, is anybody still mystified, like don't ask your questions now yet, but is anybody like, what? I don't get it. Cool. Either I disconnected or we're going the right way. Okay. How many people, please, I know it's tough to do. I know you've been burned a lot. All right? Nobody's calling your home tonight. I'm not coming over. How many people are blown away? How many people are absolutely blown away by this? Can see an answer to all their problems, okay? Can see a pathway to get out of this muck that was created by other people, that wasn't created by you. You were told to go to school and get a job and everything would be okay, but that's changed because of greedy people on Wall Street, because of bad government, because of all this stuff, because of con artists, because of people ripping you off online. I'm getting passionate with you now. Don't be shy when you're 60 years old and you don't have enough money to feed your family and stuff. It's time to step up and tell me on the call right now if you're absolutely blown away with what you're seeing on here. You have to change something. You can't sit there passively your whole life. That's the guy that's the Walmart greeter at the age of 65 and doesn't want to do it. All right. Guys, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get to all your questions. If you want to get started, and then I'm going to come to the questions, you just go to DS Domination. I'm going to show you what it looks like, and I'm going to show you it so you guys can see it better, okay? dsdomination.com/sign up. If you missed that, no problem. I'm going to show it to you in a second. I'm just going to show you what you're going to see when you get here. When you arrive at this page, somebody referred you. You might not even know it. You might have seen an ad online for a webinar, and you're on a webinar. But somebody put that ad out there. Or somebody called you up and said, look, Mary, this is working. Get your butt on here. Or Jack or Jake. and they wrestle you to the mat and get you on the dang call, okay? And now you're going to go thank them later on. When you get to this page, you fill out this information here, and it's going to have your referrer here. Who sent you to this webinar? If you get here and you do not see your referrer name here, do not finish filling this out. Call them, contact them, email them, go to their house, bring them flowers, bake them a cake, whatever. But don't sign up unless you see your referrer name here, okay? All right. That said, remember to put it in the address bar at the top. Don't do a Google search for it. Now, let me open up a new document here. I'll put it right on the screen for you. dsdomination.com/sign up. dsdomination.com/sign up. Okay? I'll also put it in the chat for you. dsdomination.com/sign up. And you guys, you'll be signing up for that $19.95 a month. Ooh! So don't eat a pizza this Friday, okay? dsdomination.com/sign up. I put the link in there. You guys can go over and sign up for that. I'm going to answer some questions. And then in about 5 minutes, I'm going to show you how a ton of people, I'm not going to exaggerate, a lot of people are making $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 plus a month doing the next step. Okay? Now, let me get to your questions. Again, you can pop over and sign up. Come back after you do, because I'm going to show you something else really cool. Take your time. And I'm going to answer some questions here. And man, I'm going to flat out answer them. Can you do it everywhere in the world? I live in Denmark. Absolutely everywhere in the world but Nigeria, because there's no PayPal. All right? What does $9.95 or over $19? $19.95 is the cost for the Pro. To get to the person that brought them here, and that's all. Can you please just tell them to get to the person that brought them here, and that's all? Sure. But Dante, some people don't know how they got here. Okay. No, I can't do that, Dante. That page, Dante, they're going to is cookies. I love it. Have bought and sold eBay and Amazon before and look forward to this process. Can you just please tell them? Oh, Dante again. All right. Did before the call. Hey, dear, can I get a recording of this? Absolutely. We put all our recordings in the back office for you under the training section. DS stands for dropship, dropship domination. 10 years ago, I invented dropshipping when I first made the leap to not pre-buy those Coke cups and stuff, but rather dropship things, okay? That's where you don't own the product and you ship it out. I don't know how to bake a cake. Can I still join? Absolutely. What about the affiliates program? When people come back, I'll go over that. I'm blown away, still very confused by the picture process. It's all in the training for you, Pamela. Impressed highly. Wow, I must have been all right. There's not a question. Wish I had not listened to the other bleep. Love what you're sharing with us. Okay, excellent. Now you're the middleman. Exactly, Kevin. We're marrying eBay and Amazon. All right? We are the middleman in between them. That's a great statement by Kevin. Everybody give him a round of applause. Nobody can hear. Kevin just said we're the middleman. So this is what I realized, guys. This is what I realized so long ago. Remember when online shopping came out, or sort of remember a little bit, and like there was kind of the pioneer friend that got the pair of sneakers in the mail or something. It's like, hey, Aunt Joan ordered a Michael Jackson 8-track from Amazon. It came in the mail. It was so cool. All right, it wasn't that long ago, but, well, these online stores came out, okay? all right, online shopping. About 10 years ago, they really started to take off, online shopping. Then there was a mix of people like, then I'm in the next wave. And then there was other people like, nobody ever put their credit card online. That's not going to happen. Me, I could care less. I didn't look at it as I can get a box sent to my doorstep. I looked at it as all of this product is online. No longer is it a mystery. It's no longer in a box marked China. It's all online in front of me. It's no longer in a storage warehouse. It's no longer an 18-wheeler. The only time I get to see it is on the shelf. Well, now I can see it before it gets to the shelf. Where was the shelf? eBay. All of a sudden, Joe Average Guy, pizza maker, okay, could now be part of the process. What's the process? What really happens, guys, girls? Something gets made somewhere in the world, generally China, right? Something gets made in China, it gets sent, let's see, China, we'll just go, something's made in China, a buyer comes over and buys it, the buyer then sends it over and he sells it to Walmart or Costco or something like that, and then Walmart sells it to you. Well, I'm not going to China to work. I just, nothing against it. I just don't want to go to China to work, all right? Now, when the buyer goes over to China, I don't know the buyer. I can't attack the buyer on the container ship and go, hey, buyer on the container ship, I want some product. And when the buyer shows up and sells the product to Walmart, I can't steal that. And then when Walmart puts it on the shelf, I can't tap into that. But this, all day long, online shopping over to eBay. Married by DS. Okay? All right. Okay, here we go. What about the resell rules on Amazon? Is there a way around that? We don't get around anything. And what I mean by that, there's nothing to get around. Amazon's reselling rules are on Amazon Prime. That's their 2-day express shipping. If you don't know what that is, you don't have to know what it is. Because we use the Super Saver shipping, which is not the express shipping, so there's no rules and regulations about that. I know you know what it is, Stephen, but there's 587 other people on here, brother. Okay, now, I'll get this question. Is this legal? This seems too good to be true. So I'm going to Google, and I'm going to type in eBay drop shipping for y'all. This is an eBay page. Right here, we're on eBay. Product sourcing, sometimes called dropshipping, is one way to sell items on eBay. Sellers using a product sourcing service never handle the item. Instead, it is sent directly to from the warehouse to a buyer. I guess it's legal, okay? Then I'll get this question here. What about saturation? If all these people are doing it, isn't it going to get saturated? Well, Amazon has 26 million items. Combined with the other trading sites within DS Domination, you have well over 126 million items. Now, if you're selling a doghouse and you have doghouse in your title and somebody has kennel in their title and you don't have it in your title, that's a totally different listing, a totally different keyword, a totally different product. But with the keyword variation, coupled with people find you not only on eBay, but they'll find you on Google, Yahoo, Bing, Amazon, it's infinity, okay? It's unsaturatable. This will saturate when there's tumbleweeds in the streets and businesses like Coca-Cola and Pepsi and things are out of business. That's the only point it would saturate when the end of the world comes, okay? Okay. Just saw what you guys want for money. Too rich for my blood, so I'll say goodbye. No need to follow up. Will not buy. We're not going to follow up. That's fine. You see what I mean? That's just someone that kind of missed half the webinar, doesn't see the path to life. Probably a young cat. I hope he sees something down the road, and you know, something. I hope it works out for him. Okay. I never sold on eBay. Isn't it going to be difficult to get a high user rating? Great question, Roger. When you first start selling on eBay, you start with a 0 rating. Everybody started there. What eBay does to combat that is they give you even more prominent search results. Okay? So if you and I had the exact same title, Roger Singh, and you put something up and I put something up, you would be ahead of me because you have 0 feedback. So you get that benefit that eBay hooks you up as you build up your feedback. How much does the average person make in the startup program? I'll show you some math. Every item you put up, when I was just doing straight Amazon, I would make $5. Now listen to what I say here. This is critical. That's not to say I put up a watch and I make $5. I put up a glass of milk and I make $5. I would put up a can opener and I make $5. Some of it I make nothing, some of it I make 200, some of it I make 80, some of it I make $3, $2, $9. On average, I make $5 per listing that I put up. So if I put up 100 listings, I make $500 a month. Okay? Now recognize when those listings are up, you don't have to put them up again. You can just set them to relist. It goes like this. You sell that doghouse. Here's your doghouse. You spent your 4 minutes putting that listing up. Somebody buys it. Instantly, it goes right back up. You don't have to worry about putting the doghouse up again. It just goes right back up. You don't have to spend that 4 minutes anymore. So if it takes you 4 minutes an item, and you put up 100 items, how many minutes is that? 400 minutes. 6 hours, 40 minutes. 6 hours, 40 minutes to put up enough listings to make $500 a month. I don't know how many brain surgeons are on here, okay? But that's pretty good money, all right? Unless you're, I think it's more than brain surgeons. Unless you're the weekly lotto winner each week, that's some pretty good money, okay? I want to go back here because I'm getting a couple people asking about the sign-up thing here. Back this out a little bit. Everything's disappearing. What's going on? Okay. There's your page. Some people are asking. They missed it. Okay. Back to the questions. Oh, what about the fees that eBay charges for listing products? Yep. eBay will charge you 30 cents to put an item up. So you put an item up and you want to make $3 on the item, and it takes 10 months to sell, you break even. Of course, it's not going to take 10 months to sell. Okay, awesome. Okay, next. I want to talk to you guys about the next level down the path, okay? So I'm going to clear some of this stuff out. Oops. Okay. So how did it go, guys, girls? It went like this. We started off and we joined and we did the pro for 19.95. Right? And then from there, we got involved and we did the elite. for $99 a month. Okay? No big deal. Obviously, no strain at the front level. I mean, let's call it what it is. $20 is Mom or Uncle Bill or reach into your wallet. No financial strain there. You start making money. Now you can get all the products at once. You can upgrade whenever you're ready. At this level here, you're going to make about $5 to $10 a sale. Your goal at the elite is to make something like $20 to $200 a sale. So you make a lot more money once you get to the elite level, whenever you're comfortable getting there. Next step is to get into the unleashed. In the unleashed, we don't want to charge you $249 a month. It's one time. First two are monthly. Third one's one time. Okay? Now, ask yourself, what is going to change in your life when you don't have to work anymore? And not only do you not have to work anymore, you get extra money. The bills are paid down. Life's changing, okay? It's getting back to when you were a kid and you were just worried about Saturday cartoons, okay? We're getting to that stage. What's going to happen then? Well, I know you guys are thinking things like, I'm going to travel and I'm going to do this and I'm going to go to Vegas and I'm going to go to Florida. I'm going to sit back. I'm going to relax. I'm going to build a hot tub. I'm going to buy a car. I'm going to buy a Ferrari, whatever. But along that way, you tell me, when you make your first sale and you believe this with zero doubt, or when you start making profit, or when your phone or your computer goes off in the middle of the night and you made $50, or when you make money when you're sleeping, are you going to tell anyone? Will you tell someone if you start making money with an online program for the first time ever? Of course you will. Now, the last road here in the path is called residual income. It's called never working again, okay? Now, recognize through this level here, all the way down these steps, you guys are earning more and more money, but you're still spending time. Now, this is for the folks that want to share this with people and grow an income, okay? This is for people that want to reach the sandy beach, not necessarily do eBay the rest of their life, okay? And it's called an affiliate income. And what it is you share with people, and people come in and they decide, you know what? Jack is making money with his eBay, and he's going to let me use it, and you share with Jack, you share with your friend, and they decide to pay $20 a month, you're going to make money off that. Or they decide to pay $99 a month, you're going to make money off that. Or they decide to spend $249 a month, you're going to make money off that. Or the other product I'm not even showing on here for $4.99 a month, when they buy that, you're going to make money off that. So no one's asking you to buy something tonight and hold a hotel meeting tomorrow, or go beat on your neighbor's door, or go up and down the street with a DS Domination sticker on your forehead, or a car magnet, or something silly like that. But there is incredible money to be made by just stating the obvious. You know what? I made $80 today. You're not selling anything, right? You made $80. So what? You're just telling people, you know what? I ate a sandwich today. You know what? I made $80 today. It's not awkward, right? So as you start sharing this with people, we pay incredible amounts of money. We pay 75%. And we pay 75% through 10 levels. What does that mean? Let me see if I can grab a document really quick, okay? Let me grab this. Actually, let me grab a download. So normally I don't do this part of the presentation, so I'm going to be a little bit brief on this. But a lot of people ask to see it. Okay, I'm going to grab this. I'm going to open this up. And I'm just going to grab one chart here for you guys to see. Okay, here's how this works. Every single person that decides to buy something and you refer them, you're going to make 50% of everything. If they spend $20 a month, you make 10. If they spend $100 a month, you make 50. If they spend $4.99 on Monopoly, you make $2.50. If they spend $2.49 at least, you make $1.25. Okay? Now, what's going to happen when you make a bunch of money and I made $8 this morning, I made $1,000? Well, people are going to join you. And does that repeat? If it's that easy, like I just showed you, they go out and they start making money and they decide, hey, I want to tell some people too. Well, if they tell people, the people they tell, you're going to make 10% on. So if they spend $100, you make $10. You don't even know them. If they spend $500, you make $50. All right? And so on and so on and so on. So if people keep telling people about DS domination, you decide you want to share it, you keep making money. The only caveat to all of this is by law, SEC governed law, we have to charge you something for that. We have to charge you something for that. It's $9.95 a month. It's called an affiliate fee. We have to separate between our customers and our affiliate, or our customers and our promoter, okay? So a customer is someone who just wants to come in and do eBay and hang out and make a bunch of money with the trading. Awesome. Good. Love you. Got to support you. Don't care if you want to be a customer or an affiliate or a promoter. No pressure. It's different, right? We're not saying get in here, be a promoter, hold a hotel party, get your hat on, dance around. Nothing like that. Okay. All right. That said, if you want to become an affiliate in your back office, after you sign up for the pro or the elite or whatever you're going to do tonight, it'll say inactive at the top of your back office under the affiliate section. You just click on that. It's $9.95, and then you go ahead and you get started. You'll watch a video on how to get set up, and you can start sharing this with people whenever you want to. I don't know who's on the call. I know there's a lot of people who just want to do eBay. Ignore everything I just said. I know there's folks on here that are networkers or affiliate people and stuff like that. It's just that easy. You sign up. We got no breakage, 60% crazy rule. It's straight up, 75% payout. Okay? Okie dokie. Let's see. Here we go through some questions. What about returns from customers? Returns are awesome. The returns are set up for free. If you click a few boxes, UPS goes and picks up the item. Why are returns awesome? Well, if you sell an item, and it's a legitimate return. Like Sally gets the item and it's all beat up. Well, you give her money back, you break even. If it's not legitimate, like Sally gets the item and says, hey, my Uncle Mike got me this for my birthday. I didn't know. Can I return it? That's not your fault. I teach you how to make money on that return. We love returns. Okay? Awesome. Okay. What if you make sales? Do you need help or getting the order out? No, I got a video on that. It's all video back there. It's so stepwise. Like after you make a sale, it says go order it here. Here's how to order. And you watch over my computer screen just like I showed you for sure. Yes, Roger, $20, the $19.95 a month is the first level training that I did where I showed Amazon and how to make money with Amazon. What is the average time it takes an item to sell? It's so all over the place. Like you'll learn in the training that the titles are the absolute key, and you know how to do great titles as part of the training. You could literally put a Ferrari up, and your title says car, and not sell it for 5 cents because nobody can find you. So it depends on your title, it depends on the item and stuff like that. And I can't put a time on it, but most people are within profit. 83% are in profit the first month. Most people start making sales sometimes the first day or two. That was a question about affiliates. Yep, that's the monthly I just showed, Kevin. Yes, Eric Cruz, 30 cents to put an item on eBay. Giving to the customer. I know it's simple, but are we typing their address in Amazon? You guys down, Pete. You're actually just copying and pasting it. Great. You have to pay eBay the fee when first signing up or after the item sells. Which fee, Cassandra? The listing fee? You pay eBay once a month. What is the highest I've ever made using the system? One day it was $2,700. One day. Does a relist on eBay count against limit? Yes, it does. On Pro, I will get assistance on a best setup seller account on eBay. Absolutely right. You get all the videos, you get Facebook groups, you get a help desk you can write into for sure. All our products are separate, Bree. Yes, when you pay the two, you can't just buy like the top product and then own all the other products. It's a path, and I explain why everything is free, okay? Except for your initial $20, you pay $20 and quit. Well, then you lose $20. But there's no concerns. Like nobody wants your $249 tonight if you're not ready for that. You start at $20, you build it up. When you're ready, I mean, you make a lot more money at Elite. You can do Elite and Pro and all of it at the same time if you want. If you have that means, you're like, I just want to get going. Or you can start at $19.95. But it's a stepwise path, and every module, every section is separate. Why is Pro limited to $10 profit? Great question. I assume making money on eBay, why is Pro listed at 10? There will be some items you can make more than $10 on, Jack. But for the most part, Amazon, how do you put this? Amazon, well, it has a vast array of items. It has mostly brand named items, okay? When I say brand named items, they got a Cuisinart toaster. The Cuisinart toaster is $30. People sort of, they don't know the exact price, but they sort of know a Cuisinart toaster isn't $300. They sort of know it's a $40, $50, $60 product. Where on some sites where you can, and Amazon does offer some of this stuff, but it's very limited. On some sites, what if it was a coffee table with nice scalloped edgings and all this stuff, and you can make $40, $50, $100, $200, $300, $400 on a coffee table versus a toaster. Everybody knows kind of the ballpark of a toaster, okay? Does the DS domain have to be purchased before I can sell? No. No, if you're talking about the training, Karen, you can go try it yourself. You'll run into some walls, I'm sure. Yes, all of our products are absolutely separate. If you're doing the Pro, it's $19.95. If you're doing the Elite, it's $99.95. If you're doing both, it's $99 plus $19.95. Yes, an affiliate program. Just get a sale while on the webinar. Congratulations. The $4.99 is a one-time monopoly. It's a one-time. What if I were to upgrade to Elite, but my refer is only Pro? You have to own the product, Maureen, to sell it. So if your refer is only pro and you got elite, the 50% commission would go up above your refer looking to find the next person, okay? I'll show you what I mean. This is one of the critical differences. There's another very popular program out there where it goes something like this. And I'll be vague so it kind of matches up with what we're doing. So you, this person here, person A, as the pro. That's the 1995. And this person here, call this B, they have the pro, and then they upgrade it to elite. All right? Well, the elite commission, the $99, you get 50% of the first level, right? It would be looking to pay this person, hey, I want to give you $50. Well, A doesn't have elite. So it'll pass up and it'll go up and it'll look for the first person that has elite and give them $50. But the next month, when B goes to make their payment again, it's $99. If A is upgraded by then, A can get that $50. What's A going to do, right? Yeah, you can become an affiliate anytime, Mason. We are so, the questions I get on when I'm on the help desk helping people, I can see the bloodshed that is taking place. Like, people are shocked that it's always good news. Well, can we do this? Yep. Yep. You can do it? Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. You make that extra money. Yep. You get paid. Yep. That's your money. Yep. People are like, what? So, yeah, it's all your money. Okay. A lot of the same questions I've kind of already gone over. I know you can't erase them. I mean, you're not just asking the question over and over again. But anyway, guys, I'm going to take a swig of water. I'm going to leave you with this. We talked about, where is that sign up? See? Where'd it go? I'll type it again. I'm going to leave you guys with this. I was as straight as could be with you. Absolutely as straight as could be. We talked about where you're at. You told me where you're at. And your thought of financial freedom or retirement or however you want to coin that phrase, not many people had an answer. In fact, I don't think I saw one. So since you didn't have an answer, or at least since all of you didn't have an answer, I posed the question, what can we do? And I started showing you guys things that could have made sense. I didn't hold back anything. I flat out showed you how to do it. And I showed you the steps, and we all agree we can do it. So what's left is action. It's either going to be the same old, I'll take a look at this tomorrow, sounds pretty good, or it's going to be an action step. It's going to be a decision. It's going to be a decision to secure your future, change your life, whatever you want to do. But please, if you decide that you don't want to do it, or this isn't right for you, just compare it to any other option you have out there in the real world today. I didn't say it's going to be 20 plus 100 plus 247 plus 499, but tonight only it's 797. I laid out a game plan for you. Currently, there's nearly 20,000 people in DS Domination in 90 days. our Alexa ranking at the top of this for website popularity is above OprahWinfrey.com or Oprah.com. 600 plus in the U.S. out of 1 billion websites. Something is going on in DS Domination. 83% are in profit their first month as customers, nearly a 90th percentile retention rate. Nobody leaves because of the money that they're making here. Okay, guys, it's 9:29. I'm going to hop off. I want to thank everybody for being on here. Thank you for your time. I joke around a little bit, and I become very dramatic and stuff. Not my point to offend anybody, not my point to judge anybody or be so hypocritical that I know what all hundreds of you guys are thinking. Just me, just trying to entertain you and show you what's real, guys. And I'm here to spend some time with you, whether you get involved or not. That's cool. That's up to you. We're all human beings. We all share the same character. God bless you all. If I don't hear from you again, have an amazing Christmas wherever you are.
Learn how you can create an online income by leveraging 2 of the largest online stores, Amazon and eBay. Click on the link below and get started today.